Hello. No green screen today because I am also wearing green and I didn't want to change just for stream. No offense. We're going to be messing some more with the raid farm today. Oh, by the way, check this out. Got a lot of the curve almost done here. Got this whole side. Got this section. Just have 2 1/3 sides left to go. It's getting there. We are going to have some big old Axiom streams once this thing is done. I'm going to take that whole section and bring it into the creative server, slap it in there, and start working on it. That's assuming I could figure out how to get Axiom to work on the creative server. I gotta do a thing so that they'll let me do it, I think. Or I might just break down and pay for it. I don't know. But we're gonna mess with the raid farm. I spent a little time this morning. I took the raid farm and I loaded it into the pre-release that just dropped today for 1.21.5 pre-release 3, just to make sure it worked. Still works. There's a couple oddities that I found too. I don't know which one of these two things needs to happen to make that raid farm work, but I had to replace all the villagers because something seemed weird about the villagers, and then I don't know if that's what did it, but then I had to like go up there, start a raid up there, like drink an ominous potion up there already, and then once that raid started, I could come back down and it would start working. There was also like a weird thing I found in the schematic where a lot of the pillagers were actually like popping out the portal in the nether, and so I did some tests and fixed that too. Yeah, you either have to ask for a whitelist exception every month or pay for it. I think you get 1 month of exception by default there or something. Okay. Well, I might try and ask for a whitelist exception. It's not like it's just my own private server, so I could do creative stuff. So I don't feel like it's that big a deal. So before we actually go tinking this whole thing down here, there's a couple of things I want to do. I'm curious. Well, This is obviously at a different Y level than the farm. So I'm just kind of curious to see how messed up. I probably have to actually bring this farm and put it in the sky. Raid farm. But I'm curious to see like lining up wise, if I put it in the chunk, how... Oh, interesting. It actually Is this facing the wrong direction? I thought you faced... Yeah, you face east. So let's do this. F3G. And then let's see if we put this in the same chunk, which is kind of the goal. Are the villagers anywhere near the same spot? Boop. Boop. No. Look at that. Well, okay, hold on. The chunk's not lined up. I guess I have to line it up by the glass. Right there? There? Yeah, so somehow the villagers have flipped from this side to this side. So that'll be interesting. Seems like they mostly look to make sure you don't have a store page selling builds or access to the server. Okay, that's not too crazy then. That's nothing that I would ever have. So the villagers are in a different section of this whole thing. So cool. And I got to bring this. It's not too high. What is this going up to? 129 was it? Where are we here? Y equals 129 and then 16 in the nether side. So if I'm here, this is 109. So we got to go higher. Whoops. Let's see. I want my feet to be at 130-ish. This is what I always forget. Is the glass there? So my feet are here. Let's see. We're gonna bounce back and forth between that and the single player world, just to see where it falls. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's. So these glass blocks were not here, and then there was every once in a while there was pillagers like popping out of there. So this is at, oh my god. Well, if I'm standing, no clip. If I'm standing on it, my feet are at 129, which means, let's turn off this stuff. I had accessibility settings, show subtitles. I was using the subtitles just so I could see the ominous horns and stuff. So this block right here is actually a 128. Okay, cool. That's fine. So I'm on the ground. Oh, well, I guess I was in this mode before. So we want, if we were going to build this, and I'm not going to build the whole thing today. I'm going to build parts of it and mess with it on the server. We want, so my feet should be at 129. So it should actually be here. My feet would be at 129 and the block itself would be at 128. Hopefully. We could put a block up there, a piece of glass, just to test it out. Do we have some glass? I think we have some regular glass. We should sleep real quick. At some point, I don't know if you watch B-Dubs' episodes, but he just did an awesome version of the Allay XP farm. I need to put one of those here. Just in the middle of this island somewhere, where it's coming up through the armor, the anvil right here or something. I need that. That is such an amazing concept. I love it. I love everything about it. Oh, it's so good. He did this thing where he put an armor stand inside of an anvil, all vanilla, not using the armor stand mod or anything. And then what you do is you hit the Tim, what's up, dude? Thank you for the sub, man. You hit the anvil, which is actually hitting the armor stand, and that's hitting a bunch of silverfish that are underneath whatever block is underneath the anvil. I think he used a crafting bench. And they're all under here, and the armor stand's hitting them, and the XP's coming out of the floor and just getting you. It's so good. It's actually such a creative way of doing it. How you doing, Tim? How are things in Timland? Oh right. I don't. I had proof that, but I don't have stuff there for that. I eventually need to make like an actual sugarcane farm over here. Okay, so this height might benefit us. I need some like just temporary dirt blocks to do this. I still have not built the quad iron farm. I'm like holding on that just because I want to make sure I'm cool with it. Here, we're gonna grab some dirt scaffolding blocks here. So let's just line up the platform. I'm gonna try and maybe use the lava casting stuff again to get the villager, to get that built just the same way as you do over here, and then probably try and just bring these guys over in boats maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I actually need to be like down here ish. Oh, I want that over there. Well, let's scaffold over there. Oh, Swift Sneak. I forgot I had Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak is so good. Boop. Just to give myself a platform. Whoop, nope, that don't go there. Hold on. Let's get this out of my inventory. Boop, 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 boop. I don't have Swift Sneak on the other server, so like whenever I jump over here with it, I'm kind of amazed. Doing good. Just got back from Barcelona 2 weeks ago and already miss it. What was your most favorite thing you did in Barcelona? This thing really wants me to increase my bitrate. We're gonna try it today. We're gonna try it. I know my bitrate has always been kind of low when I'm over here, but we're gonna go to 6,000 and see if it starts to have issues. I haven't had issues in a long time, but I think that's because I was so low. But we're gonna try 6. Me and the other half already want to go back to Barcelona. Me and the other half already want to go back to Barcelona already, dude. Barcelona is one of those places that I want to go back to. I loved everything about Barcelona. I feel like I'm going to need to go one more lower for all of this other Sheboygan. I should probably be using some other block that's like not spawnable for all this, but whatever. Okay, and then we'll need to go lower for the item sorter there. That's fine. That's fine. Just walking around a week is not enough. Did you do any of the Gaudi stuff? Like when I was there, that was probably one of my favorite things, was going to Familia Sagrada. Is that the name of it? I can't quite remember. Okay, so lava casting. How did we do that over here? I don't remember how that works. I mean, I guess I just have to like go up to here. If I go up to here, put a block, Sagrada de Familia. Yeah. That thing. That thing's cool. You know what? I don't think I'm actually gonna lava cast it. I'm just gonna make it. Whee! Sounds like too much work to figure it out the other way. Besides, we have a cobblestone generator. We have plenty of cobblestone. Boink. Boink. Went to the Cathedral de Barcelona and just walked around. The whole Barcelona is just beautiful in general. There's so many amazing sights to see. The city is gorgeous. You know, that's probably the number one place I would go back to in Spain. I did like Madrid. Madrid was pretty cool. But I don't know. I'm a city, like Madrid's an old style city. I like the newer style city, I guess, a bit better. We're just gonna throw this on the ground. I don't want that. I'll send some pic on Discord, mostly me as my cameraman. Okay, yeah. Send it over. I'd love to see some of the places you went. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I'm like building this without taking the other bit down, but mostly because I want to get the villagers in the correct spots. That's kind of important to me. Okay, I can make this jump. And then this is soul sand. Boop. And then we can do this, right? Boop. Oh, wait. Does that not go there? I actually don't know if that goes there or not. And boop. Maybe that one goes there? Okay, that one actually goes there. That's interesting. And boop. And boop. Cool. That'll all be water, I guess. Yep, more building. I'm going to just do this, actually. This seems a lot faster to just go this direction. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we doing okay? Oh, no, this is... We need observers, huh? I guess we should get the observers. What else goes inside of this thing? Is it just observers? Observers. We need observers. We need a bunch of observers. That's fine. Whee! I have a flicky thing to make observers. We'll do... Actually, I should just check. Do I have any observers in here just chilling out? I got 4. We'll do like 16, I guess. Let's make sure this is pretty full. Redstone, quartz. Boop. Okay. Brrr. 16. Great. Oh, come on. I like that little auto crafter there. That one's kind of fun. Where was I? I was over here. I'm not gonna make it. I can't believe I made it. Okay. Ooh. Well, we have some dirt, so it's fine. Boop, and then boop, and then back to this, right? Cool. Great. We'll be able to see if it goes a different color here. We'll do one tower at a time. It literally is that same concept over there, which is cool. Send some pics on Discord mostly. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Oh, you went down by the wharf, by the seaside. Oh, I was there. The fountain. The fountain was awesome. Or I don't know if you'd call that a fountain. What would you call that? The giant statue. That is somewhere over there was this restaurant that we got paella from. Yep, there's the I'm guessing this one is the Cathedral de Barcelona. Yoink, I can't do that. Yeah. This one. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm trying to think. What? There was this one place that we went. That was another Gaudi thing. That was like, it's almost like a city that he made. Let's see if I could find the picture of it. Park Ghoul? It was insane. And it was like still under construction. Hold on, let me see if I can wink big screen. It had like some really funky architecture like this. Super intricate, like focus. That's probably too close for it to focus. Intricate stone stuff. This was probably one of my favorites. Let's see if I can go big screen. went there but didn't take pictures. It's so cool. Yeah, Parc de Gaulle. And then we got to do yeah. Focus. The Sagrada. Definitely some cool spots. I'm trying to see. I want to see if I have the same shot as you of the okay, I have this is terrible. We got down to that same strip at like nighttime, but that's your statue. That's the top of your statue from when I went there. Tim, we've been to the same place. Also went to Casa Batalla. I don't think we went there. Oop, I disappeared myself. I don't think we went there. But yeah, Barcelona is amazing. I am worried about phantoms because I don't remember the last time I actually slept on this server. I've been in my perimeter for so long, and phantoms won't spawn and try and get you at that level. Yeah, probably should have lava casted this, but whatever. Whatever. I'm fine with it. We're doing the thing. One of your favorite places there? One of my friends who went with us on that trip is actually like talking about trying to buy a condo there because he's like, that would be a great like retirement spot. Live there for a year or two. You lived in Barcelona? Okay, so you know way more about Barcelona than I ever did. If you lived there, that's pretty sweet. That is definitely pretty sweet. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. Almost there. Maybe I should sleep just in case. Okay, so that's a slab. It is interesting how I feel like this design uses quite a few of the original touches from what ENX04 did. It's cool. It's nice to see that the original research into raid farm stuff didn't just disappear. It's being used still. I need 4 of these for the top. 5. 1, 2, 6. Okay, cool. Dual nationality, Filipino and Spanish. Well, don't you also have a nationality in the UK? And like, can it really just be those two? If you've lived, I mean, haven't you lived the majority of your life in the UK? Or do you not actually have, or is nationality different than citizenship? I don't know the difference because I am very boring and just am a stupid Americano. I don't have anything interesting. I am just United States. Boop, boop, boop. But now that's Spain would be very interesting. I've thought about like New Zealand. If I were to like retire somewhere, I think it would be New Zealand for me. I loved New Zealand. Nope, not British national. Interesting. Okay. But that's where you've spent the majority of your life though, right? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there's got to be some on this side somewhere, right? Citizenship and nationality is different. Okay, see, that's where I did not know that. I was not aware that there was a difference between those two things. You have taught me something. Oh goodness, I guess there was no observers on this side. I've probably made way too many observers then. It's going to be really annoying if I find out I actually built this in the wrong spot. I don't think I did, but so you've had 10 years. So you have citizenship then. Oh goodness, I'm hitting things. You've had citizenship then in the UK, but you're just not a UK national. It's amazing that you could stand on the edge of the block like this. Okay, so this is observers. Berdoop, berdoop, berdoop. And then burp, for this is boop. Oh no, I'm falling. I have fallen. Chaos has fallen. Chaos falls from the raid farm. I fall from the raid farm, but I did not die from the raid farm. I still don't know how this farm works. Were you able to get it working? Did you actually like download the file? Because there's definitely like some pre-stuff I had to do besides just changing the difficulty. Dice. Yeah, probably will. Moving raids into portals cancels the raids. So is this one just magic? I downloaded but didn't run it just like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't run nicely just straight up off of downloading it. I really don't know if it was me swapping out the villagers that did it, like if there was an issue with the upgrading from version 121.3 to 121.4, or if it was me initiating the first raid that got it kicked off. So if you do try and run it, know that you might have to do a little bit of tinkering to get it to work. And also on the nether side, there's I don't know why he did this, but the portal at the bottom needs some more glass on it because you're actually losing a bunch of pillagers out the bottom of that one. So we have no idea how the mechanics of this works. It just kind of does. That's spicy. It's a mystery. So I'm probably building something that in like, I don't know, a year from now, ENX04 will come out and be like, here's the new raid farm, guys. He'll probably have a simpler version of it and all the new mechanics, and then we'll understand. Thank you very much, Cass, for taking care of that. Yep, didn't really bother with getting British nationality as it's not part of the EU anymore. That makes sense. And Spain is still, so it's easier for me to stay as Spanish, so it's easier for me to go to EU countries and live and work there. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I totally get that. I guess it has to be something with moving the raid center at certain timing, but I don't know why that would matter. So that begs the question then, does this even need to be, I mean, I'm building the part of it, and I think I'm only going to build the part of it today, that moves the raid center around. In theory, it might not even need to go into the nether then, right? If it's just, if the way it's working to stack the raids is just moving the raid center. There might be another way, not nearly as complicated as this thing, to actually kill them all, right? I was lying in bed and saw the bot and just sprung up to ban it, and it timed out by accident at first. Also, I feel I dislocated you. Don't go dislocating your arm just to moderate chat chaos. You don't need to do that. Maybe I need to know why it works to know how to manipulate it. I guess after I build the base foundations of this, which is really just the parts that I would say is moving the raid around, I might keep working on it some more in creative before building like the whole nether portal setup for this thing. I appreciate your eagerness. It is very appreciated. Mucho apreciato. Well, it looks like the 6,000 is holding, but the line now shows it wants me to be at 6,500 kilobits per second. We'll stick with 6,000 and make sure we don't have any glitches happening. Oh no. Oopsie-daisical. Boop, boop. Yeah, I might just build this part of it that's moving the raid around, and then take it into creative and like kind of see where tear apart all the nether portal stuff and just take a look and see where the raids are spawning. Maybe just make one kind of kill chamber. I think the big thing though is getting those banners up there, but I wonder, I could probably just preload a thing with a bunch of banners. Planning to go to France this Easter with the other half and her family. Have you been to Nice before? Nice, nice. I have never been to France. France is one of those countries that I don't know. It's not. You would think it would be on my bucket list, but it's really not. This year our big trip is Japan. We're going to Japan in almost 2 months from now. We're heading to Japan, and then we do every other year. The next one after Japan, Vicky really wants to go to like Greece. That's her bucket list one. But I've been dying to go to Tokyo, so we bought all of the plane tickets. We've booked all of the hotel, all of the Airbnbs and stuff. So that's my big one. That's the one that I've wanted to do for a long time now. Greece is good too. Yeah. So we go every other year, so that'll be our next big one. Okay, so I think what I want to do. What did I hit? I hit end, didn't I? I want to turn the schematic off. We should lock this in place. Because I think we should do the bubble column and make sure that's working. So we'll send that down and we'll go get a bunch of kelp. It's a way for me to go to Europe as it's so close for me. It's easy. It's easy for me to go. Totally. And I guess if you're a national of Spain, you don't really have to go through like, well, I don't know. Do you have to go through customs and all that other stuff? Is there like when you're traveling between the different countries, if you're technically an EU national, you know what? I'm just going to take one of these and we'll steal some bone meal from over here. Whee! Oh God, I'm hitting things. Zoop. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling we'd have plenty of bone meal over here to work with. So let's get the bubble column going. And then we will move the villagers over. Well, I guess I got to make the chambers for the villagers. I'm going to do this. And this is going to be a little weird. And this. But I should be able to... Oh, God. Is that going to ruin redstone over here? Hold on. I want to make sure that that's not messing with redstone when that falls. I don't... No. Yes. One piece of redstone. Random fun fact, thanks to an online friend who lives in the US, I have a platonic crush on... Those are a thing, apparently. I have a very small consideration to move to Canada. Close to her. To Canada? To Canada, you say? Yes, but I go through the EU customs, which is way faster, as there's not a lot of people there. Oh, okay. So you still have to go, but it's not that bad. That's good. That's pretty sweet. Chaos. Are you allowed to tell me what province in Canada? Because I'm just curious how close you would be. Although my country's government is better than I expected, so I am quite content where I am again. Toronto. You'd be an hour and a half away from me. Hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on bridge traffic. That's how close Buffalo is to Toronto. I used to go to Toronto every weekend when I was in college. Ohio? No, Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York. I'll show you real quick. Buffalo, New York to... Let's not dox myself here and put my actual address. We'll just do Toronto to Buffalo. Yeah, a bit of traffic right now. But hold on, big screen. Toronto is actually a really nice city. I love Toronto. Yep, too bright. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Chat glare. You're never going to focus on this, are you? I give up. It's not going to work. You'd be closer to me than my friend. 1 hour and 58 minutes. It showed for a second there. Buffalo to Toronto. That's how close it is. What's the close focus of this camera? Whatever. It's pretty dang close. My only issue is with Toronto is the same issue as Buffalo, which is why I kind of like being down in Hudson Valley and don't go up too often. It's just cold. It gets cold. The cold's annoying. You'd be closer to my friend, 5-hour difference. Been to the U.S. a lot, though, mostly Houston, Texas, Cali, Florida. Been to New York City a few times. If you ever come back to New York City, you better message me, bro. I will take you to some amazing restaurants. You come to my city, you better let me know. Boop, 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 boop. We're just going to do this. My issue with the U.S. is that it is the U.S. Don't get me started. So I am not moving into the U.S. I am fine with Canada, however, and here is the good thing. I am cold resistant. Well, if you're cold resistant, then that's pretty good. But Canada is great. Canada is like the backup plan for us. We would totally move to Canada if everything fell apart here. Okay, so if I break this, we should be good now, right? Let's go see. Fountains of kelp. I'm going to sneeze. I can't take my hand off the keyboard. I think I got to it in time. Great. Lovely jubbly. Boom. Okay. So we have ourselves the beginnings of the tower that we're going to move them to. So now we got to get the chambers set up so we can get these guys out of here. Let's see here. So let's turn the schematic back on. I think so. Let's get rid of this. We'll let that poop out everywhere. Okay, so we need some sticky pistons, right? 1, 2. We need a few sticky pistons. I might have some over here. Got a few families in Canada, just never thought of visiting there as it's so far from where I live. I mean, to get to Canada from where you are, it depends on if it's Vancouver, but there's definitely some parts. Like Vancouver is so far. Vancouver is like a 5-hour flight from where I am. And you're even further. So I can't imagine like how annoying that would be. Toronto is probably, so it would be like, I don't know, 10 hours to go there and then 5 hours from where you are maybe to get to Toronto. What do I need? We're going to put this away and then we're going to go get more sticky pistons. Me and said online friends slightly and briefly considered moving together, initially thinking of Switzerland, but that screws her over. And although Europe is nice, she wants to stay with her family. I have less of a desire to do so because my friends are more important to me than my family, though Canada is somewhat of an option for us. I see. Yeah, Canada is lovely. I like Canada. I would, if I ever had to move to Canada, well, I don't know. Back in the day, Vancouver used to be like a pretty big film hub. It's kind of moved to Toronto now. But I have a friend who lived in Toronto, then moved to Vancouver for work. I don't know if he moved back or not. I haven't talked to him in a while. When I told her that I am considering moving to Toronto, she was ecstatic, though, being only 5. I mean, like I said, dude, Toronto is great. Where am I going? I need sticky pistons. We're just going to grab a stack. We'll grab a stack of observers. What were all these observers from? Why do I just have like a stupid amount of observers? Maybe from all the flying machines from the bedrock breakings. Look at how much of this is gone. This has taken so long, but this whole curve all the way over to there is gone. So much work. Switzerland is good, but cost of living is expensive. So I've been seeing, a lot of hermits and people have been going up to Stockholm. Is Stockholm expensive? Like by like Mojang Studios and stuff? Is that like a super expensive city to live in? Sweden, not Switzerland, Sweden. I know there's a difference now. I think I'm gonna need more slabbage. Most definitely, we need more slabs. Okay, we need more slabs. Slabimificate me. Get me the slabbage. We got to do this in such a way that we can still get the villagers in there too. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably less because of airports, but I have a phobia of flying in planes, and she slightly has too. So driving on the road is not sure if there are boats on Lake Erie. That would be an option. So the problem with the boat situation, depending on which way you're going, is the whole, like the lakes, some of the lakes connect, but not all of them. And Lake Erie into Niagara Lake, which Toronto, I believe, is on Niagara, and then Buffalo is on Lake Erie. And that's a real thing. And the big problem is you have Niagara Falls that separates them. So there's not really like a good boat option, unfortunately, to get between. Okay, so hold on. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I need dirt. I need some dirt. Okay, cool. If learning a different language was not an issue, I would try and convince Vicky to apply for Mojang and go work in Stockholm. I think that would be a fun way to get out of the country if we really had to, which right now we really don't. Because I think she would be like an amazing developer. Although she doesn't know how to code in Java very well, so maybe not. Okay, so we're going to try and land on that, and I've managed to place it in probably like the worst possible spot because that's where the piston needs to go, but it's fine. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Gosh. I mean, I'm unsure if I would be living in Toronto itself and not just south of Toronto. So you'd have to be, this is not the right spot. You'd have to be pretty far away from Toronto to not be stuck on Niagara Lake. Boop. Okay, there we go. So let's do this temporary block there. And then we'll do sticky piston there, slab. Okay, right. And then boop, boop, boop. So if I get a guy here, in here, I still need the composters though. I wonder how difficult it'd be to get a job in Mojang. I mean, Lake Ontario, but yeah. I don't know. They've got to have a bunch of people who want to work there, I would assume. Composters. Like, they've obviously got a decent amount of people who have moved there, but like big tech people. Like if you think about Nembom, now how much do they actually pay? It's got to be pretty dang worth it. Zoop. Okay, so we want to pop up to there. This one here. There might be more villagers here than I actually have. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are in this contraption? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we need more villagers. Interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay, so if I plop a villager in here, they're going to be able to go all over the place. So we need to get some villager protection going on here. Boop, boop, and boop. So we need to get them here, and then lock them in like that. Okay. We'll build both of these and get the 2 villagers here and there. My absolutely only problem with Toronto would be the lack of proper subway system. The subway system is not, well, coming from somebody who started in New York City, I gotta say, yes, it's not great, but it's not awful compared to other cities I've been in. It's mediocre. I would say it's proper is relative, but it's functional and works pretty good. Surely there's a entire mode of transportation to Toronto, like buses, trains, not just planes. There's a lot of trains. There is a huge train station in Toronto. You could take the train from Buffalo to Toronto, actually. Trains are a really easy way to go back and forth. And what Toronto doesn't have in subways, they actually have like a whole above ground trolley system that's pretty dang good. Okay, so we want to build the second chamber, I think. I'd like to get both chambers in here. Zoop, 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 zoop. You know, I should get all these villagers in. I think that'll make things a lot easier. It's about there. And then we'll jump over here, and this goes there. This goes there. Composter goes there. Other composter goes there. We're going to put a temp there. Boop, boop, break. And then we just need some blocks to stop the villagers from going all over the place. Boop, boop, boop. Drop it in. Oh, and then we want one there to do that. Okay, cool. So this is good. We can just move 2 villagers over here. I think I really can't. Maybe with a... No? Okay. I'm just gonna do that. I think with a boat and a lead, we should be fine. Trains might be the way to go then. I like trains. And all right. Well, I can live with trams and trolleys. Yeah, they also have a decent bus system. Just saying. It's not like... It is a city that you can get around with public transportation. I don't know where in Toronto you'd be. If you're on the outskirts, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But if you're closer to like Midtown, then it's not bad. Chest boats, so nobody else accidentally pops in here. And then we need a lead. But you have to understand, I lived my whole life in Vienna, which is a city that is extremely well networked, being in Europe with trains, buses, trams, subways, interlocking to allow you pretty much go anywhere in the city within an hour with minimal stopping place. Yeah, that's like New York City is pretty dang interconnected like that. Even though their subways are always late and stuff, they are very well, there's a million of them. Toronto is definitely not as good as like a European city like that, I would say. Yeah, they have a lot of trams, but the options are limited. The thing is, because there's not a bunch of subways during the winter, it is absolutely atrocious. I wonder, can I... how much? I have what, a stack of dirt? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... You can go up by a block, right? Oh boy, I might need some scaffolding, but we have it. Hold on, let's turn this off so we can see what we're doing here. We're gonna try just moving this guy. Is this the first guy? No, there's one even lower. Oh. Did I count these correctly? 1, 2. Well, whatever. We're just going for it. We're going to go for it and see what happens. Boop, 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 boop. If I can get him up here and then just scaffold up high enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then boop, 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 boop. Drop him there. That would be perfect. Okay. Good, sir. How do you feel? It's been like years. It's almost been like 2 years, I think, that you've lived down there. Is that accurate? Do you even remember? It's been so long. Do you even know? So if I put this here and then I break this, You can come out now. Will you come out, I guess is a better question. Look at that. Do you know? He's so confused. Come on. Come on. He doesn't know what to do. It's it's been 500 years. No, he's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to just stay in here. Bro, come on. The only places that are horrible to transit to are going from one place in I don't know what that word is. I live in the UK and public transportation where I live is atrocious. Trains are good, but they come every hour and buses are unreliable. I mean, everywhere's got its thing. This guy's just going to stay here. Hold on. What if I take that? Yeah, now what you going to do? Now what are you going to do? You going to get in the boat? I'd love it if you got in the boat. Get in the boat. My guy. Look at you. Okay. So, this is never going to work, huh? Okay. Hold on. Now we have to think. Now we have to be smart. I don't know that I feel like being this smart. Okay. So if I do this, and I do this, oh, we're so close. But I think if I start going up, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Everything is wonderful. We got our guy. Stop bouncing. Stop bouncing. Come over here. Come over here. Huh. Okay, let me just check. He's in a spot. Okay, that we're going to call good. Okay, me and you. Oh, you're on a thing. I guess that's fine. Okay, let's do... Hold on. I will look at chat in a second. I'm just doing things. Okay. Can I move you? Did I go the wrong way? Should we have... This is annoying. Come on. Okay. Oh, we can go a little further. No, you're going this... You know what? This might be fine. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so if I do... Oh, nope. Okay, we're going to do this. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Nope, wrong block. I want to do a slab. Slab like that. Okay, cool. So he's there. He lives there now. That's why I drive most of the time, but sometimes I take public transportation when I don't feel like driving. Even in the city, I still have to drive sometimes because there will be a thing that's like nowhere near any subway stations. Trans-Danube, essentially part of the Danube River, past the river. The interconnections kind of failed, and there are 3 major transit points. And there is only like 2 tram lines going between those 3 major transit points, causing them to always be horrifically overfilled. That is New York City. Everything in New York City is horrifically overfilled. Profusion, what's up? He better give you a 5-star review on Uber after that precision drive. That was pretty dang good. We got that like right there. I'm very pleased with that. This next guy is going to be more of a trick to deal with, I think. But you live here now, correct? Look at that. You can't get out, right? No. You stuck. Okay, this next one is pretty far down. Gimme. I want all that scaffolding. I need all that scaffolding. All of this stuff is like going here and all over the place. Looks like hell. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. We got to get this going. We found out yesterday it worked, and today we're building a portion of it. We're building a portion of it, the most interesting portion, the portion that hopefully is kind of the engine that drives it. So how do we get? Where's this, bro? You're a little bit trickier. Do we want to do like a landing pad? Maybe we need a landing pad up there. For me, I don't live in main city, so kind of the countryside, but I travel to the city for work. So public transportation in London is manic, and where I live, it's kind of chill, not busy. So if you're having to drive into the city, that makes sense. So I'm kind of lucky because I have like this split situation, because there's only one train line that goes from where I live into Manhattan. So I'm lucky enough that that's like 5 minutes from my house. So I can just jump on that train line, get into Manhattan, then I can use all the subways and stuff once I get in there. Otherwise, I would always have to drive into Manhattan, and that would be a nightmare. I live in the middle transit point. Going to the northern one is all right, but between my transit point and the lower one, there is a low density housing and that barely has any buses, making going there really goddamn annoying. Like, it takes me an equal time going to that southern point as it does for me to drive to the other side of the city. That's always one of the interesting things. Like, sometimes when I factor in parking in the city, it might take me 2 hours to drive to the city, park down there, but it would take me the same exact amount of time to take the train down there. So for me, it becomes like where I have to like plan out my entire week when I go down there, because I have to think about, do I need my car? Am I going to be driving around? It's like 50-50 whether or not I'm actually going to need it. So I don't always, I kind of just do what makes more sense based off the project I'm working on. Oh frick, it's like 7 p.m. I should be streaming. Go stream. What are you doing? Go do the streaming thing, my friend. Boop. The tea kettle is raging. Okay, we're gonna try flying, being sick and coughing. Oh, that's not fun. Being sick is never fun. Okay, so you got, okay. Well, we're gonna try this. And if I fail, then I fail. Okay, let's see. Do I have him? I don't know if I still have him. I still have him. Still got him. Okay, so here's the thing. I think what I want to do is I want to smash my face. We're doing this in third person. Okay, if I smash my face here, we're just going to slowly glide down. Screw it, I'm just going to make an announcement that you are streaming, that I'm hanging out. Fair enough. I appreciate it. I think technically there are buses where I live, but I don't know anyone that uses them. I mean, you still work from like remotely, right? So do you even need to worry about that? When you really get into rural, like mid-America, public transportation just falls apart. Unless it's like one of the bigger cities, there's like nothing. When I was filming in Louisville, like I was surprised there just how little there actually was in terms of any sort of public transportation. But come on, get in there. Good. Okay, you're gonna. Right? Nope. How has this occurred? How did I fall in there? Go, 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 go. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. Well, I got him up here, so I can't be too mad about this. This is, okay, we're gonna, here, boop. I don't have many blocks left to work with, but boop. I can place it. Boop, there we go. Okay, so it's me and you. You have one place you can go. I can do this. Look, I can get under here. Maybe there are public transportation options I consider working in Nashville. I feel like the U.S., most people just drive. Not a lot of people use public transportation except in the cities. Very true. I mean, our whole like system basically is built off of that. If I break this, can he get out anywhere? I don't think so. No. Okay, so then you go there. And then hopefully you will end up coming over here. I could do this temporarily. If I break that, then I break this, then he's there. And we can move you. You come here now. Here. If I go here, will you just kind of wander around? Whee! Okay, now if he just wanders, lolcats for the... Oh, you still have the lolcats thing on? Ridiculous. Okay, so I can get rid of this landing pad, right? He's kind of in there. We just need him to move over a little bit. We just need you to move over, good sir. I don't think breaking any of this is going to matter either. And I can... Well... I need you. Lolcats is the only language in Minecraft. What do you mean? Okay. I need this and I need that, and now you live there. Right? Yes. Okay. So we got these two guys in the correct spots. So that's cool. Oh, I don't need this block here. And I'm not going to be able to reach that one. I don't need this block here. Right? Okay. Let's turn on the schematic. This is just stating where this is. Let's make sure I did this right. Yes, yeah, it's in the chunk. Everything's good. Amazing. Add more villagers to reduce delay. Villager claiming may causing raids. What does that mean? Like, could I legitimately get even more raids by putting another 2 villagers here, you think? Like, I wonder how nutso you could stack this thing. Okay, so there's that one. 1, 2, 3. We have 3. We could get all of these, and then all we have left is Crazy Boy up there. So we could tear down basically everything from here down. Let's do that. Let's tear this down. Oh no, mistakes. Well, that's gonna get rid of some redstone. Hold on here. Let's see here. Got the redstone. Okay. More redstone here. No? Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. Boop, 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 boo. I just hate having to worry about traffic. So currently I never go to Nashville, even though I only live like 20 miles away. I mean, traffic is horrible. So I understand. Nobody likes traffic. I don't like traffic. Dude, I like live in traffic sometimes. What should be an hour and a half drive will sometimes take me 2 to 3 hours just sitting in traffic. It is the worst. Okay, so we got to get the water out of here, which means where is all of the soul sand things? I guess here would be one, right? I don't. Okay, hold on. Where is the soul sand coming from here? Oh, it's there. Okay. If I get rid of that one, are they going to be done? Let's see here. No, it's not there. This is going to make a mess. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Why am I taking damage? What is happening? I am confused as to why I'm taking damage. I'm being shot with an arrow? Question mark? Oh, hello. That's why. Okay, well, you two can go away. You don't mean anything anymore. Raids don't work like that anymore. Is this still opened up here? Yes, but now we can do this, right? This doesn't matter. Hello. We're gonna remove the liquids from here. I guess I can just hold on. Is this all done now? Can I just go straight up top and throw this out? Can I just totally. Look, the this no bubble. So we can just boop 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 boop. We're just gonna do sand and get rid of all the water. All the water goes away. I'm gonna end up like drowning myself somehow. This is nice. There's probably a faster way to do this. I probably should not be in this hole. Ow. Can I land this? I can. Look at that. Come on. I can get over the wall. Still slow. Are you in the hole? Don't take suffocation damage. Careful. Okay. So we do this, then we could break down the... You were being buried alive. Well, hopefully not. Let's see. It should catch up. If this thing works, we're going to get a lot more totems. That's going to be nice. Totems. The emeralds will be coming back. If these are like breaking down there on something that I did not consider, I'm going to be so annoyed. Hopefully not. I guess we're getting regen over here, so like even if you take a heart or two of damage, it's going to be fine. Are these going down successfully? Are we almost at the top here? Hey, look at that. Yay. Okay, we'll get all this sand back, and that'll empty out the pillar. That means goodness. I got to organize all this stuff. I think there's a bunch of stuff in the original storage for this thing, but none of that's going to get stored here anymore. It's all going to go... Ooh, I got to figure out how to do... an item sorter for all these non-stackable items that you get for this, especially the totems. Because that's going to be so annoying going through the system the way I have it now. Especially with the multi-item sort of thing. Just hire some allays. Yeah, you're right. It probably is going to be the allays is the best way to do it. Okay, let's put this sand away. I don't want to have to figure out how to build that. I want it to work within these systems, these multi-item sorter systems. That should just work. Okay, there's that stuff gone. So we'll leave the villagers in, like, I don't know, let's think about this. So if we break this block and this block, then all of that can come down. So all of this can, well, I gotta leave that one. He's gonna stay in his little cage there. Great. So this can all come down, but he stays there. Cool. I gotta start bringing the cobblestone down. Where's the next villager? Right there. We'll go down this way. We'll lock all the villagers in. So if I break... Oh, I guess you're stuck there. Can you get out here? No, you're kind of just in a thing, huh? There's no way, there's no escape for you either. Okay, great. I just want to tear all of this down. Leaving the villagers there, we'll move them over in a little bit. And same thing for you, right? You're just going to end up being stuck in this little chamber. Okay, cool. We're going to need to get all of these supplies, maybe? We'll put all this cobblestone away, I guess. So many things. These composters. This lasted for such a long time. Been training myself to be able to fly indefinitely, aka learning the angles you need to do so. Fly indefinitely. How do you fly indefinitely? Like the undulation method. Okay, I've missed. Let's put some of this stuff away. Let's put some of this stuff away. Like all this cobblestone. Zoop. That's a decent amount of cobblestone. And we can tear all of this stuff up here out. I'd like to make, yeah, you can actually gain height without using rockets with precise enough flying. Interesting. We're gonna take this and leave that there. 2 to 3 blocks at a time, but nonetheless. That seems very glitchy. Have you seen the videos about the new wireless teleporting that they've discovered? It's pretty sweet stuff. I thought in today's pre-release they were going to ruin it, but they did not. It seems like it's fine because they fixed a glitch that was similar. Okay, so I'll be able to break that from here. Nope, still using the fishing rod method. The fishing rod method is probably the easiest for sure. But there is another method that just got a video was just made about it. That's insane. You don't need a fishing rod. You literally just point to a specific. You basically point to a specific like, is it coordinate or angle in the sky, and you just go boop or boop, and whatever the coordinates you have linked up to this thing, you'll teleport to that station. It's insane. It uses a lot of wizardry though. Okay, let's go down here. I have a feeling it's going to get patched pretty quickly, so I don't want to like attempt to build it yet, just because I really feel like they're gonna patch it. Everybody already thought that they might have with what they did with fireballs today, but they did not. Yeah, it'd be really easy to patch. I mean, yeah, just change it so that the direction of the arrow is not based off the direction you're looking, but something else, right? Like that's the big thing. It's just because of how that directionality is calculated. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Yeah, and it feels like a bug, so they'll probably patch it. Minecraft needs to learn that those aren't glitches but features. So there is definitely certain things that I feel like if it's complicated enough to do and like a very small group of people will actually build or take use of these things, just leave it. Like this right here, this whole get up with the with this new raid farm design, I don't want them to touch this. This magic is sweet and it doesn't seem like a bug. It just seems like somebody really learned how to take advantage to it. I'm on the fence on the wireless teleporting thing because like it's just one way to solve the problem of figuring out which way the arrow travels, or the reflected item travels, not the arrow. But it's so complicated to build that system. Do they really think that many people are going to actually like, I don't know, take advantage of it and do that? I just don't feel like they will. It's such a complicated setup. Lining all of that stuff up is insane, which is like, you certainly would. Do you want me to send you the video on how this thing works? You could see how complicated it is. It's almost too ridiculous. Yes, please. Okay, hold on. I'll send it to you right now. The mechanics that it's based off of are insane. But the where are you? But the principle is neat. Getting the breeze in place would be a pain. Absolutely. So much alignment. That's like why I'm hoping, or why I'm not going to build the aligning stuff or the portal stuff with this nonsense. I'm really hoping I could figure out a different way for this to function. Obviously, the timing mechanisms and where the villagers are all part of it, but I think I could use other stuff, or just make a transit system in a server. Could do that too. But I'd love to figure out a way to do this without all the portal alignment nonsense. I keep forgetting that in the last update they actually changed the salmon sizes so that you have different size salmons. And every time I see a big chungus like this one, I'm like, what the heck is going on? I could do it once for something, but no building chambers all over the place. Could be interesting to have things happen in your base as you look around. Oh, I'm out of my tea. It's the whole concept's crazy. I'm curious to see how Doc ends up implementing it. I don't know if you saw, he commented like at least twice on that video. Do you want me to get rid of something, by the way? Get rid of something? What do you mean? I have pickaxe. Oh, so this big cobblestone tower, not that one, but this one right here. Oh, this is going to be a pain to land on, can I? Yeah, this one where the villager is. You got, well, hold on. Maybe I can make this a little bit easier. If I do this and I do this and I do that, can I place this now? No, but I might be able to get under here. Yeah, okay. These two towers right here, these need to come all the way down. Yeah, him and Cubfan both commented. Oh, I didn't even see Cubfan's comment. Interesting. So Cubfan saw it too. Yeah. I feel like since the tech has now been posted, it's going to be, I don't want to say a race to the bottom, but a race to like figure out how to make it as simple as possible. If I break this, does lava come out? No, I just get the cauldron back. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, but we learned something. Is that going all over the place? Stuff is going everywhere, isn't it? Okay, we have another inventory issue here. Let's go sleep. Grab some more rockets. I'm feeling good about what we're doing so far. We're gonna put some of this redstone curmudgeons kabooies away. I like that I have this thing here. This is great. Redstone bits go in there. Boop. Boop. And all of that good jazz will get sorted. And that to me is a wonderful thing. Boop, 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 boop. I'm so happy that these item sorters still work. Best multi-item sorters ever, in my opinion. Don't have to worry about chunk porters. Don't have to worry about... oh, there was some water still somewhere. Don't have to worry about chunk porters. Don't have to worry about mine carts. Don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It all just works. Okay, let's grab some of this other stuff that's just kind of floating around here. Yeah, actually, let me play some. I see. Gotcha. I think I should... Let's do this. Let's get rid of this water source. That way we can kind of go through these. Should I get rid of these observers too, or just the cobble? No, everything can go away. Everything in that tower can go bye-bye. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. I should block that so nothing goes that way. These are all... Oh, that's a lot of emeralds. Let's go put those away. I got to go through all of these item sorters. I have a feeling there's probably a decent amount of stuff in there. This is snot. So I have a bin for like specifically item sorted material. Let's grab the components from here too, shall we? Redstone, 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 redstone. Oh, by the way, I found a new method for closed captions that routes them directly through OBS. Oh, interesting. Like it's an add-on from OBS. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. Send it to me. I would be curious to take a look at it. Okay, so this stuff is all whew. Okay, so hang tight here. We got to think about this. This is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. This is garbage, this is garbage. We're gonna hold on to that banner. Hold on. Why did that look like it duplicated for a second? That's garbage, that's garbage, that's garbage. We got a couple totems. I'm going to put these items in here with the little CC button that appears. Yeah, there are plugins for OBS that do that, and it integrates directly into the player with this title, with the little CC button that appears on regular players. Sent. Okay, cool. I will take a look at that later. Okay, we have emeralds, lots of emeralds. Let's clear all these emeralds out, shall we? I'm falling. Oh no, I just picked up all the stuff that I threw on the ground. Think about, oh wait, hold on. Come on, let's get this redstone first. Thinking about finally swapping to OBS because of that, still using Streamlabs for some reason. I've never used Streamlabs. I generally prefer that because I get annoyed turning off the CC on people's streams, and the player one seems to remember me turning it off. Okay, interesting. So that one in general might be better then. I have two. I want to get up here. Okay, thank you very much. We want to turn all of these emeralds into emerald blocks. Blocks of emeralds, blocks of emeralds. Thank you. We'll put those in there. Kind of just putting everything in here at this point, I guess. CC is a requirement for me because I have a deaf friend who frequents my streams. Totally understandable, and that's very awesome that you are willing to accommodate them. So these are all emeralds. Holy Toledo. Okay. That's fine. So all of these are empty now. Less font and formatting options for the viewer, though. I see what you mean. Can't customize it as much. Tawa gone. Nice. Very nice. Oh, there's a lot of emeralds. Oh, jeez. I'm putting all of the materials from breaking this down inside of this double chest right here. Thank you for all those. Tacos, hoppers. Okay. So all of these emeralds inside of here, they're yours if you want them. I don't want to deal with them. You can have them all. Feel free to have them all. And use them in my trading thing. I do not want to deal with those emeralds. I have so many emeralds. I can give you 5 toasted piggies in exchange. I'm good. I got golden carrots. I'm guessing Toasted Piggies is lolcat for pork chops. Anybody see the streams that Impulse, Skiz, and Tango have been doing for this game, Split Fiction? I'm very tempted to play that game. I'm trying to convince my friend to play it with me tomorrow. It looks pretty sweet. I only watched the first streams from them because I didn't want to ruin too much for me. I watched some of Brody and Tango. Yes. Yeah, I didn't want to ruin it, so I didn't go too crazy watching them. You watch someone else play it. I'm very curious. It could go either way for me. I could maybe not like it just because of the gameplay style, or I could absolutely love it. I'm quite on the fence. It looked really fun, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try it with my friend tomorrow and see how it goes. I haven't played a game like that in a very long time. Boo, 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 boo. I guess this whole tower comes down now, eh? So right now we just have some villagers floating up there and this tower that we're working on for the new one. Okay, good. Just so I know where we're at. How much stuff do you think has gone into this item stream that's just like going all over the place at this point? Okay, so we need to get rid of some of these water streams. So we're just gonna do... Oh, I have the dirt in my offhand? Dang. How did I not notice that? Watched Evan and Caitlin play a bit too. Oh, they played it? Oh, they'd be a fun group to watch play that. Okay, I might have to watch them play it too. At least just up until what I've watched. Tango, Impulse, Skiz, Brody, all of those guys kind of stopped at the same point, and that's kind of where I stopped watching and was like, okay, this might be like a game I want to play. So that's where I stopped in case I was going to spoil it for myself. It's going to be weird not having this tower here anymore. It's been such a like part of the landscape in the industrial district. It was probably one of the earlier farms I built. This all has to come down. This all has to come down. What am I hitting my head on? Okay. Okay. So many goodies dropping. I kind of want the stone stuff because the new build is going to need these. Stone and glass and all this stuff. I think the hardest part, besides the alignments of the boats and stuff, if I do have to go with the portal method, is going to be linking those portals, which is one big reason I really am trying to avoid having to do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, we can go up here. Break that, break that, break that. All this goes away. Oh, there's still a water stream. Dang it. Trying to make sure there's no water streams anywhere. Cool. Don't want the water streams. Those just make things annoying. Okay. I'm falling. I've fallen more. Okay, this is the double chest. This is kind of where I'm still putting everything that goes there. I forgot a crafting table. There's a crafting table right here. Above the double chest. Feel free to use that. Never mind. Found. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Oh, this is full. This is a lot of my stuff. The ones in here, the ones in the double chest leave. Those are the ones that I'm claiming for myself, but the rest you can have. Okay, let's sleep. And then we just got to tear this section down. Zoop. Where's the bed? It's a bed. How do you mass move items again? I think it's alt click. Well, I have Tweakaroo, so it might be different for you. Okay, we're gonna get all of these blocks because these are nice blocks. I should be able to just go straight down at this point. Oh, armor stand. Is there a method to swipe across items and instantly get them in your inventory? It might also be a Tweakaroo thing or an item scroller thing, but shift and drag. So like if I hold shift and I do this, but I think that's item scroller. Yeah, not without mods. Zoop. I was half tempted originally to TNT blast this whole thing, but I was like, kind of want the items. Kind of want all the items from it. See this chamber here? I wonder if like I can, if the method for making the multiple raids happen has nothing to do with needing to go into the nether, I wonder if I can make a spawn and kill chamber exactly like what this setup had and use that. It's kind of one of the things that I'm thinking about. All these redstone bits I want. Random cauldron. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. There's a way to move all without mods, but I never use it. Isn't it you grab it and then you like double click on on the same item in your inventory and it moves it? It's something like that, I think. Probably not. I'm probably very wrong. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I remember something from before I got into playing with mods. I think so. Obviously, we're getting very close to the 1.21.5 update. The only thing about that update that I am interested in is the is that chunk loaders can still generate random ticks or whatever. Besides that, there's nothing super huge about it that I'm itching to get on the server. So I think I'm going to end up waiting till the summer drop. We'll see how Minecraft Live goes. I think that's going to be very telling this weekend once we have Minecraft Live. But I think I'm going to skip 121.5. Whee! So that's where the new one is. Those are our villagers that are going to get relocated. This guy's getting torn down. We're going to have to organize all of this stuff afterwards. Zoop. Okay, I'm sucking at the flying thing. The like animal varieties are cool. Leaf litter and those new flowers are cool. But like, really? What else is there? Like, I can't even remember what else there is at this point. I really think the varieties is what most people are going to be excited about. Oh, I guess they updated the wandering traders so that you can now sell stuff to them. But like, for where I am in this game, who cares? Who cares? It's really just like the leaf litter and the oh, I guess there's the cactus flowers. Those are kind of cool, but none of it really matters that much. It's just a lot of little cosmetic stuff that I'm not going to be worrying about until the perimeter is done, which obviously we're getting very close to. and I want it to be done before the summer drop. And I think it's going to be done well before the summer drop. But my goal is to start building that out on the next update. So if it's 121.6 or 122, I don't know what they're going to call it. I'm hoping that the summer updates are still like major updates. That would be nice. But we will see. Boop, 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 boop. Me and a couple other people from the Craftwork server are going to do another like live stream roundtable discussion as it's happening on the fan Discord server this weekend. So that's going to be fun. We did that for the last one. Yeah, I was like trying to remember what the heck the last summer update was. That's how like bad I think it is that the way that this update cycle is now done. I totally forgot that the last update was the last major update was the trial ruins. Like, that's insane. As far as I can remember, I'm pretty sure that was the last major update was to the trial ruins. Okay, so this is all lit up, so we can tear down everything. I think I'll leave this platform in the water for now, just so we have somewhere to grab all this stuff on. Very close. Zoop. Okay. All this glass can go away. All this can go away. Unfortunately, because of the new positions everything has to be in and like the heights and all that other stuff, it made absolutely no sense to try and reconfigure this. It was never going to work. I needed as much of the design for this new raid farm as possible. And I didn't want to try and force it to work, not knowing what aspects of it make a difference. Bushes, cactus flowers, firefly bush is cool, still whatever. Leaf litter, dried grass. Okay, definitely forgot about the dried grass. Biome specific mob skins, yep. Lodestones are cheaper. Powdered snow changes. I don't remember what the powdered snow changes are. I might have to look into that. Oh, yes I do. Yes, I do. When you fall from a certain height now, even if you have leather boots, indicates it. Emerald chest plundered. Great. So I could finish taking all this stuff down. Okay, cool. Yep. Fall distance effects things. Yeah. And again, that's still not like a huge deal. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I am being transported away. Very, very slowly. Pretty niche. Yeah, so there's really nothing then that I'm like needing to update for. This version is still treating me well. None of that stuff is like super imperative. All the test command stuff, I still like I don't understand. Well, I guess I understand, but I don't ever see myself needing to use that stuff. That is very like whatever to me. Okay, let's put away this cobblestone because I'm running out here of inventory space as always. Oh God. We could put away this can go away, this can go away, this can go away, that can go away. Dispensers can go away. I am no longer being transferred away because this is glass and not ice. Yeah, you're not going to move too far without it being ice. If you throw a trident through lava, it'll consistently catch fire now. Huge change. That's game breaking. That's the most OP nonsense I've ever heard. I mean, I get it. The variant thing is cool. And I think a lot of people are going to love the ambience of that. But none of it makes me want to run out and spend the time. Fire trident meta. None of it's going to make me want to run out and spend the time trying to update the server update all the mods I use. None of it makes me want to like run out and spend the time to do that, I would say, at this point. It's all very much so whatever. Mostly I just want the firefly bush. Firefly bush is cool. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to reset chunks again, because some of that stuff, like, I'll have to do some tests. Like if I go out to a specific biome and bone meal the ground, can I still get that stuff? Or do I have to have it spawned in naturally, and then once it's spawned in naturally, work to duplicate it from there? Building with lodestones could be nice. Yeah. I mean, so in terms of that game idea that I had that I wanted to design in Minecraft, cheaper lodestones could definitely be huge. If I want to try and build repo in Minecraft, I could see why I would want that. But that's not even going to be on this server. That'll be the next season of Craftworks, and that's going to be updated with the summer drop. Could also just make a data pack to change the recipe instead of updating it. That's true too. Okay, do I make this all glass or do I slab it? I have a silly game idea such project I'm working on at the moment. In Minecraft or just in general? After watching all the repo streams that those guys have been doing, that's definitely like the thing I want to try and make general. Always fun. I've never really tried to make any sort of games in Minecraft, which is why I like the idea of trying to make this game. Okay, so if I do this and this, those are bottom slabs. Nothing can spawn there. And then we'll do boop, 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 boop. Okay, so that's like a little platform then, right? Okay, so we can get up to this chest if we need to, and all this other stuff can go away, and this is not spawnable. And then there's that chest up there that we could grab from up top. Okay, cool. This is all going to get... I see what's happening. Okay, well, forget it. We're just getting rid of all this. In my pre-amnesia notes, I said I wanted to build a dodge bolt arena on this server. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I like dodge bolts. I'm very much so looking forward to MCC coming back. Okay, so I guess I could just do a glass platform. Like that. Okay, cool. Let's grab these blocks. Hopefully this all fills back in. It should, right? Once I open this up, it's all just going to fill right back in. Yeah, there it goes. Cool. Also, I just found something weird. You found something weird? Oh, really? What would you consider weird? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this is all filling back in nicely. Come up here and look at me. Hold on, let me grab these so nothing despawns. I mean, I guess it's just stone. Come up here. Up here. Hi. Hold on. Wee Sheboygan. Hi. What are we looking at? You got a little something on your nose there? That's your arm. That's your arm. I did not press jump there. I held W. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, that makes sense. You rise in the water stream. Boop. It's kind of like how if you take damage, you actually get bumped up a little bit, and you could jump over I think you could get over a block and a half while taking damage or something weird like that. Because it bumps you up a little bit more if you take damage at the height. There's all sorts of weird movement things that I've seen people use. No, it's only on the water lichen transition. Yeah, it's because the lichen is basically stopping the water at a weird spot. It's not letting it go all the way down. It's almost like a half block right there. So you're like climbing up it as though it was a stair. If the transition was, let's see, hold on. If we look at a full transition, so like down here. So if I'm down here, it won't let me do it. It's only letting you do it there. Well, this, if I get it out of here, that's different because that's a full block. But coming from the half block, it won't let me do it. It'll only let you do it on a block that's half or more. And that specific one happens to be cut off early, so it's not all the way down, so it's enough to pop it up. Well, are you doing it? Do it? You're probably pulling it off of the full block. Yeah, you're doing it when you get to the full block on this side. But if you were to stand on the lichen and go the other way, you couldn't do it. But if you went from the full block over, you could. Yeah, see, it's when you're getting to the full block there. If you look at your hitbox is hitting the full block of water. Whoa, wait, hold on. Yep. You did something weird for a second there, but it shouldn't really do it unless you're there. Yep, right there. Full block. It looked like you did something, but I don't know if that was a jump there. Yeah, you're intersecting with this, your hitbox, every time. Okay, let me put away this cobblestone. I have so much garbage in my inventory. Boop, boop. We could throw this observer away. Oh, we're not going to throw it away, but we're going to put the observer in here. Redstone. String, technically. Piston. We'll put these trap doors away. I guess we'll put... I don't know where to put armor stands. Whoops. Forgot this dirt was still in my offhand. Armor stand. I feel like armor stands, ladders can go in there. Oak signs, oak boat, oak trapdoors. This is dark oak. Dark oak trapdoors. Composters we've been putting with oak stuff. Chests have their own thing along with barrels over here. Boop. I don't have somewhere for cauldrons to go. Okay, so... Oh, well. So, these aren't spawnable. Is there anything here? I think I'll take the redstone bits. We'll put that away. We'll take all the glass. We'll take the gunpowder. We'll take the composters. Cauldron's going to stay. Redstone torches could stay. Observers. Pistons. Hoppers. Smooth stone stuff. Okay, we'll reorganize the rest later. That's a decent start. My pinky finger is killing me from shifting so much building up there. Let's turn off that. Okay, so gunpowder is going to go here. Redstone torch. Put that in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, so that's all the redstone stuff. We're going to keep the blocks on me. Glass goes there. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. Smooth stone goes in here. That goes in there. Regular stone. Stone pressure plates. We're going to put that in here for now, along with buttons, I guess. And then, okay, walls and slabs. I'm pretty sure there's slabs and walls. And then composters. And then I guess we'll put the stairs with deep slate stuff. Looks like the deep slate stuff's there. Okay. Inventory is kind of cleared. We need to do some repairs on my stuff, though. Let's repair some of my items here. And then we will work on... do I move the villagers? I guess I move the rest of the villagers. I guess I figure out where the rest of the villagers are going to go. And then maybe the system that turns on and off the water column, I guess. But here, let's XP this up. Luckily, we have our little XP farm over here. I stopped this from sending gold through because I have so much stuff from the barter farm that I was just like, okay, enough. We're just going to hold on to the gold for a bit. I've been making some golden carrots. Boop. We want to do this. And this. Okay, cool. This should quickly repair my elytra and then my pickaxe. Emails? Question mark? What are all these? Garbage. Okay, cool. Wait, what time is it? 3 o'clock. Oof. Do I want to move the villagers or do we want to play with the farm more? I think I should just stay on the server and get the villagers in position. I think that makes sense. Why is it so hot in here? 76 degrees. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Shall I share a silly project or nah? It's up to you. Go for it. It gets so hot in this place in the afternoon when the sun is like beating down. It's like, ugh. Crazy hot. Do you know TCG games? I do. I do indeed. Yeah, it's not like we're getting a ton of gold right now, so but that's where the gold's getting stored for the time being. There. Not sending it over anymore. Okay. Sear. I guess we need sticky pistons, slabs, and composters, and we'll build the spots where those villagers are going to go. And we'll grab. We still have the dirt. So slabs, composters, and sticky pistons should be up here with redstone sheboygans. Sticky pistons. I don't think I need anything else for this. It's so much higher. Whew. This guy is high in the sky. I think I understand the raid farm stuff. I need to make a mod to do... I think the understand... Wait, hold on. I think the understand the raid farm stuff. You think to understand it? In order to understand it, you need to make a mod to debug it? See, I wanted something in carpet mod, and I spent a while last night trying to find something, but I couldn't. I think to understand the raid farm stuff, I need to make a mod to debug what's happening. That sounds like excuses. Or a challenge, depending on how you look at it. Okay, so I have 3 villagers, and I have 3 spots here that they need. No, I have... Oh, thunderstorm. I can't have that happening because I don't have... No, I gotta sleep. I have to sleep because I can't have those guys turn into witches, and they are not protected right now. Gotta sleep. I have to sleep. The last thing I need is for these guys to become witches. Well, I'm not gonna build the like. I'm gonna hold off on a good portion of this until like I know that the position that these guys are in matters. I know that the timing circuit matters. Like I'm only gonna build the stuff that clearly needs to be there in order to make the raid function the way it currently does, and then mess with it more from there. Whether or not I mess with it on this server or in creative, I haven't decided. I might copy the thing over and just start deleting things until it stops working. Essentially a TCG MOBA using my characters. I decided for some reason to make an artifact like TCG game, essentially a TCG MOBA using my characters. I see. Do you have that many characters? This goes here. This goes away. And then this is where we want them. So we'll use the dirt blocks. Boop. 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 I have like 3,000 Pokemon Mystery Dungeon cards. That's a lot of characters. That is a Sheboygan amount of characters. So wait, that guy... Maybe I make this easy on myself and like... This guy is level with this. This guy is a pain. Maybe I'll make this easy. I'll get this guy here, that guy there, and that guy will just try and get up there. I did a lot of world building. I see. Okay. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough dirt to do this, but we're gonna try. Oh, where am I going? Am I going in the right spot? And then there. Hey, buddy. So we're going to put you in a boat, which I will then drive to get you over here. So I need a different kind of boat for this. Currently deciding on just turning an initial 26 into characters, but already thinking about who else to add and how. You are constantly thinking of different game ideas. You're crazy. Also, I include my friends' characters because I appreciate them. Oh, excuse me. I don't need a lead because we're just going to literally boat them in. I feel like there's somebody missing in the middle. Yes, that's always... Fair enough. Okay. How do we want to do this? So if we block you off this way, and we put this here, and I break this and this, will you get in the boat? Feel like I need to break the composter. Okay, cool. Don't take damage. Don't take damage. He's taking damage. He's taking damage. He's taking damage. Okay, he's fine. Okay. Well, he's in here, so he can't... Okay, well, I guess he could take damage here. I just lack... My mind is chaos with game ideas. All the time, I just lack the proper programming, art, and music skills to work on these games. That is fair enough. I feel like I want to do this in third person. Oh, driving is backwards, though. Oh, no. Okay. So I do that. No, I gotta do that. And then that. Okay. And then that. Oh, God. I gotta pay attention. I will read chat in a second. Okay, if I'm not... Okay, he took that. I don't know where I am, what is happening. Oh, no, I'm falling. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, so if we do this, and we break that there. Hey, look at you. Thank you very much. You made that easy. Without any death. Lovely. Okay, so wait. That was my main projects are a TCG mobile game using my characters and fusion of Dungeons and Dragons and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon while playing the hardest PMD Nuzlocke imaginable and trying to learn some of the most complicated characters in gaming. Chaos. Pure chaos. Okay, so you're in. Zoop, 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 zoop. You can't go anywhere. Love it. Lovely jubbly. We're going to tear all this down and go get the dirt. I have an end. I stay on branch. That you do. Very happy that I have an endless supply of dirt these days. Thank you, Encrypted. I guess the next thing I need to build is a resin farm. Oh. You know what? That is probably one of the more interesting things about the update. The fact that the creaking, you can name tag them and they won't despawn during the day. I forgot about that. I don't know if you can make a farm with them that way, but from a gameplay standpoint, that is a kind of a big deal about the update. I know what's his face, Scar was talking about wanting that. Totally forgot about that aspect. That's definitely interesting. Okay, there's all the. I guess some of this dirt. Wait, do I even have this dirt in an automatic collector? I don't think I do anymore. I used to. Also with my signature TM, way to enter Twitch chats. So you enter Twitch chats that way for everybody then? Falling. I was tinkering with the dirt farm bit yesterday because someone asked to submit it to the TMC catalog Discord. Like trying, what were you tinkering with? Still improving it. I am not tweaking it again. Following this an alternate method of dying. I see. I am leaving it. It works unless it stops working due to some nonsense that they did. I'm not messing with it anymore. It is plenty powerful enough for what I need. Okay, so we want to go there. Change that to the dispenser with the buckets to just a sticky piston, moving the soul sand. Changed out, hold on. It works to make me memorable. It does. Changed out the dispenser with the buckets to just a sticky piston moving the soul sand, because that's the main thing I get questions about all the time. The soul sand. What? Bubble column. Oh, this setup. The thing that activates the leaf crushers over here? And over here? Okay, I see. Boop, boop, boop. Nard, idea. You have an idea? This could be dangerous. What is your idea? I need cobblestone slabs because I am out. We zoop. Cobblestone. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and I just get comments that the TNT tuber doesn't work or leaf crushers don't work. The TNT dupers are activated by... Oh, because this, when the leaf crusher activates that, and that sends... Wait, no, the signal's coming... Yeah, that's in the signal to here that activates the TNT tubers. I see. And that's all based off the bubble column. Got it. I'm in need of hold on. I'm in need of a second player for a video game that can be played alone, but is better as a two-player game. It has a very 2012 Newgrounds humor and a comedy 2D platformer. I don't know what Newgrounds humor is. I do wonder if there's any way to make a quadruple stone generator that can run faster. Bro, settle down. You already got Doc building it. I think you're good. No, just take a break. Take a break. You're gonna be known as the dirt guy. I want you to be the one that revolutionizes these raid farms, man. If we can understand this this concept and make it simpler, people will come back to the dark side, and then they'll nerf it again. But that's a different story. We don't have to worry about that yet. Basically, it's very chaotic, but again, better enjoyed as a two-player game. If there was, it could potentially get a pretty big boost to the rates. I guess we'll see if you can find it. This guy is literally in line with this. So I had someone in mind, they said no, but some ideas you. I can't. I mean, like, if you're gonna get channel points to get me to play, that's fine. But I really feel bad committing to anything because, like, my schedule is insane and stupid and obnoxious. Okay, do we get him in a boat? I think we're gonna get him in a boat. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna turn this off now. Okay, so if I break this and we do this, you know what? I should be careful here because last time I screwed this up and he started to suffocate. I mean, 40,000 dirt is like, it's a lot of dirt. Literally, you know, I mean, Doc's just using it as a front for his gambling. That's what you've created here. You had a hand in that nonsense. Can you knock it out? Send me the game. I'll let you know if I'm at all interested, but I definitely have a very, very picky when it comes to game styles. All of pretty much no one would care. Yeah. I mean, at what point is it so much dirt that, like, Scar would want it? 20 tiles and channel points left to go. Battle Block Theater. Okay. Battle Block. Oh, you sent me a thing. Okay, I will look at that later then. He should already want it. He just doesn't know it. I don't know how Doc hasn't shown him this yet, that he has all of this dirt with how much. I mean, granted, Scar collects a lot of grass blocks too, so maybe that's part of it. Nope. None of that. Get in the boat. Oh, you've fallen in the hole again. Okay, wait there. He mined out that whole mountain though, so he's pretty dirt rich this season. He did place a ton of it though. To flatten that whole area out, yeah, he went crazy. Okay, so I could do this, right? And you won't take any damage, right? So I could literally, yep, that's what I thought. Is that all the villagers? No, there's still one more. And that knucklehead, I got to fly up to the top. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Okay, we're going to try and line it up so that you are right over it, like that. Close enough. And then I want this stuff. A lot of the builders on this server could benefit from a dirt farm, though, and I don't know why everyone laughs at the idea. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me. I always it's the reason why I was trying to make it originally, because like the amount of terraforming that gets done, you need so much dirt sometimes, and it's baffling. If you don't want to destroy another terrain, why not make a dirt farm? Wondering if 128 is a funny enough number. 128, 129 is a funnier number. Okay, so this is going to be me and you, buddy. Maybe. Hey! I don't know. I feel like odd numbers are funnier than even numbers. Boop. And you can't get out, right? You're stuck in there. Look at that. Cool. And let's grab... you got some dirt. Thank you very much. And some of it fall down here. You got some glass. Cool. You, sir, we're going for a flight in a little bit here. I will take that back. Do you have any dirt? No. Here's a little bit. Cool. There's a bunch on here. Soup. What time is it? Oh, we're doing okay. So part 2 of Super Mario 64 could be called Super Mario 128. I mean, in that context, then 128 is definitely funnier. But, did I miss one? But 128 is level 64, and there was a bunch of games with 64 in them, thanks to Nintendo. So, part 2 of Super Mario 64 could be called Super Mario 128. In that context, I think it's pretty funny. I need to make something to visualize raid centers. Yeah. Can you modify carpet? How carpet mod shows you the lines between the iron golems and stuff? That's what I want to see. Granted, if you could just build it yourself, that's a whole other thing. Question: have you watched Wildlife? Oh yeah, I watch Wildlife. Not everybody's perspective, but enough people's perspectives. Okay. See you. Jimmy's death to Bloop the Iron Golem. Yes, I remember that. That was pretty amazing. You were thinking of doing it with a carpet script. Yes. Do it. Absolutely preventable. You know what's funny? I don't think I saw it from Jimmy's perspective, though. I just remember seeing it in chat and Grian freaking out about it. He had Bloop on a leash. Oh my god, was that ridiculous? Yeah, I mean that's pretty preventable. Okay, so we do this. Then we do this. Nope, that's wrong. That goes there. This goes away. And then ran against a fence and passed it, dragging Bloop along. So he could have literally just tied it up to the fence and just ran away. Sounds like Jimmy. Okay, so this guy we got to fly up. So we're going to make a platform. Like this. And the goal will be to land him on this platform. Now, in the meantime, we're going to do something here. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do this, we need this. Oh, this is going to be a pain. I want to get this in place so we don't have to worry about any lightning storms again. Oh, how? Can I grab it? No. How did that land? Did that go all the way down? My roommate was so happy that Joel won. I was happy that Joel won. I think Joel win was a good win. Okay. Did that end up going in the item stream? Did that literally fall straight into the item stream? Okay, we're just gonna go make a one. We're just gonna go make one. Because I don't know where that ended up. I almost died there. Copper. I can dissect one of these, right? I can. Great. Boop, 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 boop. Lightning rod. Amazing. Let's put these away. Oops. 20-minute past potential stream time to ban another bot. Here, worth. This is nice. Stupid bots. I don't have many rockets left. So the goal is to get up there and place this. And then I've missed. We will get more rockets. I am sweating to death right now. I'm about to open up the door. I don't understand why it keeps getting hotter and hotter in here. I love shooting bots with my M1 Abrams. Boop. Okay, where is this going? Right there. That's the goal. Ew, while we're here, actually, hold on. Slight detour. Let's put this there. That way we know where that guy's going eventually. And then we want to come out here. There you go. Right? Cool. So now we don't have to worry so much about that nonsense. I'm falling. I'd like to get rid of the majority of this. Okay, we're okay. I have enough glass. I could make a bigger. Oops. Well, hold on. I would want. Let's do this. This. Do I have a composter? I do. Composter. Glass. And then we'll make. I can get rid of this. So this will be boop, 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 boop. And boop, 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 boop. Where we need to get one more villager eventually. And we will leave that like that. Cool. I'm happy with that. And then we can come down here. Get rid of this stuff. They're stupid, but my little ferret brain gets a serotonin infusion when I get to ban one. I used to love ferrets. Ferrets were such a interesting pet. When I was younger, I wanted ferrets. But then I found out what I have rockets right here. Then I found out what a chinchilla was and I ended up getting that instead. Random side story there. What happened with my boat? I got this guy over with a boat and now I don't know where my boat is. Is that a boat? There's something over here. Did it just end up like right over here? Nope, that's just cobblestone. Okay, there's a boat over here. I grew up with ferrets. You grew up with ferrets. Ferrets are kind of cool. This used to have a raid captain in it when you needed a raid captain to start a raid. Okay, let's replenish the rockets. And then we have enough glass for this. I guess we need the lead back, actually. Okay. Oh, I have the boat in my inventory. Great. I have some dirt. Okay. So let's get this guy where we need him. Zoop. Family had cats, dogs, but around the age of 7, I was introduced to ferrets, and with the ferret of my mother's boyfriend at the time falling in love with me. Ferrets are cute pets, I would say. Okay, so I should pass away the ferret. I got my own ferret around the age of 8. That's a great age to get a pet. 8? That's not bad at all. Okay, so you are going to go in there. Maybe. Or you'll fall to your death. One of those two things is going to be true. What would you like it to be today? Amazing. Okay, so if we do this, and we do this, so you're on one block, right? You're on that block right there. So if I... Okay. Moment of truth. Okay, level out. Okay, we got to go higher. Okay. Now this is going to be slightly difficult here. I guess we could have put him straight in that thing, but it's fine. Nope. Nope. Wait, what? Did he literally land right in there? Oh my goodness. Oh, he died. Dang it. I should have done it with glass. Dang it. Okay, well, we've learned something. We've learned something. I would love to get these last two villagers in here. Let's get leads. We're going to have to breed them up too, but I think that shouldn't be too difficult. Can you get a baby villager to grow up faster by feeding them carrots? Is that even at all possible? Probably not. Oh, whoa. What is occurring here? How? Okay, well, whatever. Good. After that one passed around 13, my mother got some new ferrets, which ended up being a family of 4 ferrets. To this day, I am still in love with ferrets. Ferrets, my friends had ferrets growing up, and I used to go over and play with them, and they were awesome. A little stinky, though. Okay, so I need a minecart here. I have a half an hour to get 2 guys in position. I think I could do it. If you ask me, I am a cat or dog. I am a cat or dog person. I answer that I'm a ferret. Time for meeting. Not sure how long it'll last. Well, thanks for stopping by. If I don't see you on the flip side. Okay, I ran into an armor stand. Oh, why is it so hot? I'd like it to stop being hot. Boop, 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 boop. That's a cauldron. That's a minecart. I need more rockets. Boop, boop. Okay. Here. I think what we're gonna do is if we break this and we put this here and we do this and that. Okay. You have been hit with a sacred cod, by the way. I got codded. Oh, what just happened? Sorry, what? Where are you going? Am I not going to be able to place this? There's no way. Huh. You, sir, are coming with me. Okay, here we go. Nope. Fail. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know where the lead went. Oh man, this is going to be annoying now, isn't it? I need scaffolding, huh? Yeah, I need scaffolding. Okay, let's grab the other lead. Oh, look, scaffolding. But I want a bed. Let's sleep. Should be a bit around here somewhere. I think. There it is. Bed me? You're bedding. Okay, you bed. I grab scaffolding over here. Zoink. Ow. Okay. I don't know what this bubble column is, but it's there. And we have the scaffolding. I was totally in bed. Always enjoy a good bed. And not next to it. I was lying. Beds. Okay, I want this scaffolding. I want all the scaffolding. That dude really was on a mission. That was kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we are going to get in the boat with you. Okay. And we're going to get you over here. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Do this. And then get you pre-dangling. We got some pre-dangles going on here. Okay. Hopefully, yep. Okay. And then we're going to go into F5 mode. Okay. We're good. Slowly go up. Level out. Let him stop bouncing. Okay. Very good. Level out. Slowly stop bouncing. And going up. Okay. And then hopefully we can get this landing perfect. Hey, buddy. Whew. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I've gotten better at moving these guys around via this method for sure. It's not easy, but it works. Okay, so if you're there and we break this, you go there, right? Actually, I need you to go down a little bit more. Yeah, you should be like there. And then there. Oh, I don't want to come down there with you, sorry. Okay, Sear. Great. You're in a good spot. And now we need one more villager. Up at the tippy top. All the way up at the tippy top. Let's make sure. So we have boat, we have lead. I think we've got a decent amount of area to work with. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So my guy went running we can kind of use that to my advantage again, I guess. I've hit something. I'm going to die. Oh, God. I don't know. I must hit the Windows key. So he went running. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that and that. And then if we break this, there it goes. Go, 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 go. Great. We're going to take him to the pre-danglage spot over here. It's probably easier to move him with the lead than be in the boat since I'm not in the water. Boop. Come with me. You know what? If I get him flying right now, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Level out. Level. And up, 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 up. Great. Level out. And up, 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 up. Okay. And level out. And up, 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 up. Okay. And now we need to get you over here. This is going to be tricksy. This is going to be difficult with you swinging around like this. Yes, it worked. It worked. It worked. Okay. Whoo, buckaroo. Okay. What? Proven by the fact that I was definitely blocked by the Enderman head and not fully visible. Oh, that was before. Silly idea. You know the Minecraft space program? The Minecraft space program. I do not. I don't know what that is. Okay, you go in there. And then schematics on boop and glass block boop. There we go. Okay. Pig in a boat with a player on. Oh, yeah. The fishing rod thing. Yes. Yep, they did that early on in the season, but I definitely remember it. Okay, so that means all of the villagers are in place. We just got to take down the rest of the gubbins that we don't need from this. I want to see what happens when 15 bots perfectly pull you up at the same frame. You could probably use the carpet mod and the carpet bots to do that. Okay, cool. Let's grab all this stuff. I don't know why I'm like keep going back to grab this stuff. It is now says it's 77 degrees in here. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? It's only 55 out there. I'm going to need to open that door in a minute. Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Anything else we really care about? Probably not. Just some extra dirt there. Cobblestone. Okay. There's like an extra dirt block up there. I don't know if I care about that. Recently had a discussion with a friend about why Fahrenheit exists. Answer: there's a reason for it to exist. You mean like why things are measured in Fahrenheit in the States and not Celsius? Yeah, I don't know why we measure things in Fahrenheit over here. Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, at least, yeah, I don't know. It is pretty dumb. I have no words for our stupidity. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and open the door because I am sweating. All the villages are in place, so that's the first step. Maybe we look at the timing circuit when I get back. I will be right back. Hold on a minute. I'm going to disconnect. I'll be right back. iBack is bright. I opened the door, which means it's bright. Okay, so Celsius is so elegant. 0 degrees is the freezing temperature for water. 100 degrees is the boiling point for water. You know what I like? I like Kelvin. Let's discuss Kelvin temperature. No, Celsius makes sense. Celsius makes sense. Okay, so let's see here. We need to do stuff here. So the main part of this timing circuit that I think matters. Let's grab some more slabs. This is cute, but we don't really need this. Bleh. Slab. This sticky piston goes. Where does the sticky piston go? Hold on. Let's just do that for now. And then boop, boop. I don't have a ton of room to work with. And then... So wait, why couldn't I place this? Was I on it? I guess I was on it. That can go there. That's all good. Let's go get some more slabs and repeaters. 20 degrees is room temperature. 30 is hot. 10 is cold. And if your body temperature is 40, you are dying from fever. I guess there's more numbers in between boiling and freezing in Fahrenheit. It's almost like a more segmented system, I guess is the best way to think about it. That's not saying that it's good. It's interesting that difference exists. Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, but where are the freezing and boiling points for water? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why is it 32 degrees? And I don't even know what boiling is in Fahrenheit. That's how dumb I am as a human. It should be like 0 to 100. Here's the thing. Celsius should have been 0 to, well, wait. 1,000. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. We got sticky pistons. We might need note blocks. We might need observers. We might need redstone torches. We most definitely will need redstone. Let's just grab a bunch of this stuff to make this work. Stack of that. Okay. Let's see if we could get this timings working. Nope, because another advantage of Celsius in the metric system. It's base 100, or base 10 technically is what it's called. The metric system? How is the metric system based off of water? Oh, we're going to need the hoppers for the hopper clock. Okay, so if we want to do this, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. That's a torch that goes, which makes conversions really easy. Everything is just really easy. That goes there. So we'll need comparators and stuff. I literally just want to build the clock right now because that is the only other function of this thing that I think matters. 1 kilogram of water equals 1 liter of water. Oh, really? I did not know that. I had no idea that was all connected too. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. This goes here. With a sticky piston is going to be kind of a thing to place. Boop. Okay. This goes like that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This can go away, and then this gets redstone dust. Okay. 1 decimeter is 1/10 a meter. You know very much about measurements. I do not. Let's put the composters away. Let's put the boat away. We need comparators and 42 of some item. Probably the snot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It makes conversations really easy when absolutely everything is based on water. I mean, when you're talking about measurements, sure. Comparators. Comparators and hoppers. Comparators and hoppers. Okay, so this is the hopper clock. Zoop, 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 zoop. I've missed. Oh, I see. So they also... It's interesting. So the whole system is covered in glass, which might be something we need to do afterwards. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Let's do dirt there. Okay. There. Okay. 42 items. That's just going to be going back and forth for a bit, and that's fine. There. This can go... Can I... this is going to be tricky. I guess I should have placed this first. Here. Temporary block. And I can place it on the side of that. And then... What is... Oh, this observer is going to be doing something. My dog just made the biggest whine, and I don't know why. Okay, glass, glass. That is freaking out now. Observer. Okay, okay, settle down, settle down, settle down. I'm falling. And, what? Hold on. I gotta... Sorry. Concentrating on this build. How am I gonna do this? Okay, are we done? Can we stop? Oh, I see. So this needs the redstone on top of it. There we go. Ha, amazing. So then we need the thing that triggers the trap door, which I guess would be this, and then a note block, and then what is this? This is that's a dropper. We'll not worry about that right now. Put this there, that there. 1, 2. Cool. And then we have boop, boop, temporary block. Then we need a trapdoor there. Okay, cool. Let's grab the iron trapdoor. And okay, so me, I am very heavy as 70 liters of water, about the size of 17 perfectly square boxes, each containing 1 liter of water, and I'm 38% towards the boiling point of water and temperature, starting from its freezing temperature. It's a lot of information. But I guess it's easy to know that information when it's all based off of water. And zoop, and zoop. And boop. Okay, so in theory, this trapdoor, but it is all based on water. And was Imperial System based off of? Dude, I have no idea. I have absolutely zero idea what the imperial system is based off of. Magic. American pettiness and refuses to use a metric system. I mean, okay, well, hold on there. Technically speaking, we got that system from the UK. They ended up switching over. We should have as well. But it was brought here by the British. That's why it was the imperial system. Now, is it pettiness that we didn't switch? I would argue that is pure laziness. Okay. Let's grab some water rockets. Okay, so in theory, with this timing circuit working, like, we should be pretty good. Let's turn this on. I'm going to make it so I'm only seeing one layer right now, though. Okay, so this should all be glass. This can go away. That's glass, that's glass, that's glass. That's glass, that's glass. That's glass, that's glass. I need more glass. Actually, do I? Yeah, I do. So if I put an armor stand there and started swinging at it, I guess there's nowhere for the raids to spawn. I don't know where they would spawn. I guess I could, I guess I kind of know where they would spawn, maybe. Okay, so boop and boop, and that should be good. Now nothing should be, none of this is spawnable then. I guess this is spawnable. Where's, okay, so boop, 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 boop. Can I fly over to that? I'm gonna hit my head. Oh, I can't believe I made that. Right? Cool. Okay, so nothing over here is spawnable now, as far as I know. This is all good. Can they? I guess they could spawn on this technically. Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now if we were to, let's put a trapdoor there. What is that trapdoor? I'm going to say that's an oak trapdoor. This is like just the complete stripped down version of this. But it's interesting. I'm like debating whether or not I see what happens testing this out on this server and just put an armor stand there. What was this block supposed to be? That's a chest for some reason. So put an armor stand, put a chest there, put an armor stand there, and just do it. And well, again, nowhere for them to spawn. I'd want to make some sort of spawn thing, because if it's not necessary to move them to the nether, I could just make a drop shaft that kills them all. Get them really low, kind of. But I have no idea where they would spawn up there. But that's a good start. Boink, boink. Okay, I'm going to call it. Don't know if I'm going to be streaming it all the rest of the week. Because I'm working Thursday, Friday, and I have to leave for the city. My green screen is attacking me. Tomorrow, pretty early. But we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta record the other part of my episode. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna probably play with this a little bit offline. Do tell thoughts. I will take a look at that game. But thank you all for watching. If I don't see you till Monday, have a great weekend. I might be posting a bit on the Discord about Minecraft Live this weekend.